Assalamu alaikum, everybody. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. In the name of God, most gracious, most merciful. Thank you. You guys inspire my content. I hope you know that. Your questions, whether it's on the live recordings or on your comments on my videos, you would be surprised how you guys inspire my content. I'm so blessed and honored to be able, and I also ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala all the time to inspire me to make sure that my content really helps Muslim women all over the world. I really believe that that is one of the things that I'm supposed to be doing. I love doing it, and so thank you for the inspiration. So this particular post is about something that I just spoke to someone about, and I was like, I have to do a recording about this. I may even do a live about this in the next couple of days or so. It's still early, so my energy is really good right now. What are we on? Day 20, alhamdulillah. We're going into the last 10 days of Ramadan, which you guys know are very, very holy days. And we're all looking forward to Laylatul Qadr and asking for forgiveness, asking for very specific things that we want in our lives and in our families' lives and our friends' lives. And so I hope that Allah answers all of your prayers on the night of Laylatul Qadr. So anyway, this is a question I have for you guys. I want y'all to actually respond to this because I'm really curious to know if Muslim women actually believe in 50-50. I mean, I know some non-Muslim women believe in it. I know these, I've met some of these women, I know these women, but I have never, ever in my 49 years of life on the planet actually met a Muslim woman who openly said, maybe that's something that she secretly believes or whatever, but it's openly said that she believes in 50-50. So now I'm very curious about this. Do you guys believe in 50-50 financial? When I'm talking about financial, I'm not talking about 50-50 in any other capacity. I'm talking about, do you believe that you should be contributing 50-50 financially in your marriage? If you are married, not if you're alone, if you're married to a man. Do you believe that? I want y'all to sit with that for a second. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that men are the providers, financial providers for women, and that they are supposed to provide you with food, clothing, and shelter, at least. To me, that's the bare minimum. So when I hear 50-50, what I think is, does that mean that you guys are splitting bills, expenses? You're splitting rent, you're splitting mortgage, you're splitting utilities. Does that mean that you're splitting grocery bills? Does that mean you're splitting clothing budget? I'm just trying to understand what that means, because I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that from a Muslim woman. And I guess there are some that do that. And what I believe the Creator has the ultimate knowledge, wisdom for how things should be ran in society. I just believe that. And I believe that when a man is providing for you financially, food, clothing, and shelter, I believe that naturally causes him to work hard to make sure he can do all those things. I think it puts him more in his masculine energy, which is a provider, protector energy. And I believe a man who's more in his masculine will naturally want to provide, will naturally want to provide and protect, right? And I think I think God knows the way all this should work. And I think when they're providing 100% food, clothing, and shelter, it puts them more in their masculine. It makes them hard workers. It creates a level of self-esteem in them too. When they see that they're able to provide for a family and that everything that they need for the provision actually comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, all the wealth, He says it in the Quran, it comes from me. It doesn't come from a job. It doesn't come from a business. It comes from me. So it helps them too, because what it helps them do is to realize that what they need for their family is coming from the Creator. And all they have to do is go to the Creator if they need more to provide for more for their family when they get married. They're probably going to need more when they get married, more financially. And that's what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is showing them and teaching them, is for them to come to Him when they need more resources, right? And so I think it does so much good for a man's character, self-esteem, dignity, identity, self-awareness, relationship to God when they are taking care of their family. I think it does wonders for them. I think it grows them up. I think it helps them understand that they're supposed to be challenging themselves. They're supposed to be struggling. They're supposed to be, it's not supposed to be easy. That's what it means to grow a man. God is growing them. And he's the greatest grower of people. He's the greatest grower of people. He's growing them by challenging them to take care of a family. So if you're sort of getting in the way of that growth, I just don't like getting in the way of people's growth. I like helping them to grow. I don't want to get in the way of his growth. I want to help him to grow. Is how I think as a wife. So what else do I want to say about this? It's such a layered topic. This has to be alive. This is a layered topic. The other thing is that you will naturally, as a woman, be more in your feminine when you are being provided for financially. You will naturally want to listen to your husband. You will naturally want to follow his guidance. You will naturally respect him. And they don't really need love, if I haven't said that to y'all before. Love is good. Love is a great thing for men, but they don't need it. What they really need is respect. That's what they really, really want is respect. And when he is taking care of his family, they will have a natural respect for him. As a woman, you're going to have a natural respect for your husband if he's providing and protecting for you. You're gonna follow his lead. You're going to allow him to lead your family. You're going to trust him more. You're going to trust his decisions more when you see that he is able to provide and protect for your family. So I think it does wonders for both man and woman. It does wonders when a husband is able to 100% provide for his family. So I think, and I'm not telling women, I never told women not to make your own money. I believe in having my own money. I believe in that. But I don't believe that your money is for you to pay utilities and rent and mortgage and, groceries and all that stuff. That is his responsibility. That is his responsibility given to him by the creator of the universe. So why would you want to take his responsibility? Why would you want to make a man less responsible? Y'all, please, in the comments, I don't understand. Why would you want to make a man less responsible for you and for your children? How does that benefit you and your family? Things are coming in, it's distracting me. I'm getting distracted. But anyway. Oh, this has to be alive because I feel like we got to go deep into this topic because I think the other thing too is if you've never seen growing up a man 100% provide for his family, it may feel not normal to you. It may feel abnormal. Or if you saw a situation where you felt like your father couldn't 100% take care of your family in the way that you felt, maybe in the way that the lifestyle you wanted to create, you felt like he couldn't. Maybe that caused you to think that is normal, but it's not normal. It's not normal. That's not the way that God has designed this and set our family life up. That's not the way it's supposed to be set up. So what else do I want to say about that? Yeah, I got to do a live about it because this is off the cuff. I never write anything down. I was just I had to talk about this because I had never heard a Muslim woman say that. And so that blew my mind that there are some of us out there that believe that. Your right is to be provided for and protected. That's your right as a Muslim woman. And you don't have to give up your right to anyone unless you choose to. Now, granted, there will be times maybe in your marriage where you will help your husband and that is an act of charity. It's an act of charity, but you're not required to. You're not required to. He's required to. And even what I understand too is even as he is providing for his family, right? This is an act of charity that he's given that will be recorded in his book of deeds, right? That he is doing something good for his family. He'll get blessed in that way. And I believe Allah will bless him more because even if he's struggling to do it, to take care of his family 100%, I believe Allah will bless him. Even if not in this life, he'll bless him in the next life because he is working hard to fulfill the rights of his wife and his children. So anyway, I'm going to sign off. I may do a live. I don't know. We'll see. I'll do a live about this again because this topic has many layers to it. But I will talk to you guys inshallah soon. My salams.